Welcome to the He's Got Issues Marvel Comics Edition number 133.1. I'm John Cooney here to preview new Marvel Comics being released August 6th, 2014, beginning alphabetically with Black Widow number 9, Friend from Foe. In the pursuit of Zayok, Black Widow finds the Punisher, and they're trapped on an abandoned oil tanker rigged to explode with Crossbones and Skull Squad. Don't miss the other side of this action-packed crossover event in The Punisher number 9. Next, we have Deadpool Dracula's Gauntlet number 5 of 7, representing the hit Infinite comic in print for the first time. Deadpool and his bride-to-be take on the forces of Dracula for keeps, plus an all-new epilogue story. We've also got Figment number 3 of 5, revealing the origins of one of Disney's most imaginative characters, an all-new steampunk fantasy story exploring the never-before-revealed first adventure of the inventor known as Dreamfinder and his famous dragon Figment. Our daring duo explores the realms of imagination, finding friends and foes alike, while back on Earth a clockwork army assembles under the command of the frightening force known only as the Singular. Acclaimed creators Jim Zub of Skull Kickers and Felipe Andrade of Captain Marvel give a Marvel spin to the mind-expanding attraction Journey into Imagination. Next, we have Iron Fist The Living Weapon number 5. Is everything broken? Is Danny Rand and Iron Fist no more? What fresh, monstrous hell is soon to be unleashed? We've also got Kick-Ass 3 number 8 of 8. The epic series finale is here. Kick-Ass 3 dons the costume one last time. Will he be going to his death or a triumphant ride into the sunset? And has months in the lockup dulled Hit Girl's death-dealing reflexes just when she needs them most? This milestone double-sized issue marks the end of one era and the start of a new Miller World universe. Must not miss. Next, we have Legendary Star-Lord number 2. Peter's captured by a bounty hunter who may have strange connection to his past. Can Peter and the bounty hunter make amends before he's fed to a giant alien? And who is the mysterious Mr. Knife, and why is he so interested in Star-Lord? We've also got Miles Morales, The Ultimate Spider-Man number 4, the Spider-Man story everyone is talking about, Spidey versus Spidey. What more do you need? Next, we have Miracleman number 9, the battle with Gargunza has ended, the birth of Miracleman and Liz Moran's baby, and a shocking surprise ending in this groundbreaking issue, including material originally presented in Miracleman number 9, plus bonus content. Note, this issue will be polybagged. We've also got Moon Knight number 6. A threat from the first issue is back to cause problems for Moon Knight. The mysterious person is the new Black Spectre, and it doesn't mean anything good for the protector of night travelers. Don't miss the conclusion of Warren Ellis, Declan Shalvey, and Jordi Belair. Next, we have New Avengers number 22. This is the very end. The Illuminati shatters under an exploding planet. We've also got New Warriors number 8. Heichi, the inhuman member of the New Warriors, is faced with a difficult choice. Jake Waffles and Mr. Whiskers are back again, but are they friend or foe? Next, we have Original Sin number 3.4. Everybody has one. We've also got Original Sin number 5.3. Thor, the 10th Realm. Thanks to the events of Original Sin, the deepest secret of the 9th Realm is revealed, a 10th Realm. Thor and Loki embark on a quest to discover this strange new world, and the sister Thor never knew he had, Angela. But can Loki be trusted, and will brother and sister murder each other before the truth comes out? Next, we have Painkiller Jane, the 22 Brides number 2 of 3. Jane and the 22 Brides get wind of the next target in NYS by an underground terrorist group that race against time to stop it before hundreds are killed. This issue also features guest pinups. We've also got Punisher number 9. In the middle of the Pacific, the Punisher finds himself fighting alongside, or against, Black Widow for access to a deadly criminal network. But the clock is ticking. Will Frank and Natasha be able to complete their mission before they're taken down by their enemies, or each other? See the rest of the story in Black Widow number 9. Next, we have Rocket Raccoon number 2, Framed. The most notorious raccoon in the galaxy has been arrested and falsely accused of murder. The real killer? An imposter Procyon that seems to be one step ahead of Rocket at every turn. Now it's up to Rocket and a certain someone from Planet X to find the truth. We've also got She-Hulk number 7, the return of superstar artist Javier Pulido, guest starring Hank Pym. She-Hulk, Hellcat, and Giant Man team up to save one of Jen's office mates, but what else does Hank Pym have at stake, and why isn't he telling them? Next, we have Superior Foes of Spider-Man number 14. A year of duplicity and double-crossing leads to this. Who will live? Who will die? Who will get the head of Silvermane? Spencer and Lieber bring this rollicking tale of evil to its penultimate hour. We've also got Superior Spider-Man number 32. Superior Spider-Man kicks off the Edge of Spider-Verse. Extra-sized monumental issue, including a story drawn by living legend Adam Kubert. How is the Superior Spider-Man still around? Where is he? What is he doing? The road to Spider-Verse starts here. And we've got Thanos the Infinity Revelation hardcover. There's an imbalance in the universe, and since his latest return from Oblivion, Thanos himself feels incomplete. Now the so-called Mad Titan would put both wrongs right. The revolutionary waters of the Infinity Well lead Thanos on a new quest, with a once-sworn enemy at his side. A crusade that will bring confrontation with the Silver Surfer and the galaxy's mightiest heroes, the Annihilators. An odyssey that will change everything. Cosmic Maestro Jim Starlin returns to his signature character in a tale of death and rebirth that will transform the Marvel Universe once more. Out in trades, we have Dexter Down Under hardcover premiere edition. Dexter returns in an all-new, all-Australian, blood-soaked adventure written by his creator, Jeph Lindsay. Dexter Morgan isn't just Miami's #1 forensic blood splatter expert, he's also a serial killer who targets other serial killers. But when Dexter travels down under on the trail of a new murderer, he quickly discovers that sharks aren't Australia's only deadly predator. Who is setting up illegal hunting safaris in the outback, and are they targeting more than big game? Dexter investigates as only he can, but soon discovers that he isn't the hunter, he's the prey. Now Dexter's trapped in a private preserve where humans earn the crosshairs. Will this one end with a bang? Under the hot Australian sun, Dexter's dark passenger is given free rein, blood will flow, and the guilty will not go unpunished. Collecting Dexter Down Under number 1 through 5. Next we have Fury Max, My War Gone By hardcover. Colonel Nick Fury, veteran CIA operative, has been at war for a lifetime. Now he sits alone in a dark hotel room, coughing his confessions into a tape recorder, laying out a legacy of carnage stretching back to World War II. Because when that war ended, another one began, and Fury sought it out, regardless of the cost to those who loved him, including loyal George Hatherley, Congressman Pug McCuskey, and the beautiful Shirley DeFabio. From Indochina to Cuba, Vietnam to Nicaragua, Fury battled across the decades, encountering young Marine sniper Frank Castle and the nightmarish Barracuda, his constant lust for combat blinding him to all other concerns. But the end is coming, the debt is long past due, and Fury's true legacy will soon be written in blood for all to see. Collecting Fury Max number 1 through 13. We've also got Iron Man Volume 3, The Secret Origin of Tony Stark Book 2 trade paperback. Prepare for more mind-blowing revelations as the shocking secret origin of Tony Stark continues, and it begins with the birth. As the manipulative alien 451's ulterior motives is laid bare, a massive surprise awaits Tony in a deserted battlefield from the beginning of time. Now all Iron Man has to do is fight a robot who can take over his armor at any time and evade one of the universe's greatest bounty hunters, Death's Head. An impossible choice at the edge of space will decide the fate of two worlds. Who lives? Who dies? Can Tony somehow find a way to avoid his destiny before it all goes wrong? Tony and 451 both discover the surprising truth, and things change forever. Collecting Iron Man number 12 through 17. Next we have Jeph Loeb and Tim Sale, Yellow, Blue, and Gray hardcover. Jeph Loeb and Tim Sale's classic color masterpieces are collected in one lush, oversized hardcover. Blind acrobat Daredevil was inspired to heroism by the example of his prizefighter father, but Matt Murdock is a young man in love with Karen Page. Relive Daredevil's heartwarming, heartbreaking debut. Then Peter Parker and Gwen Stacy want to spend the rest of their lives together, but first Spider-Man must run a gauntlet of his greatest foes. And finally, no matter how powerful the Incredible Hulk becomes, his heart can still be shattered by Betty Ross, the daughter of his greatest enemy. Join the Eisner Award-winning team of Jeph Loeb and Tim Sale for a touching, insightful, and gorgeous look into the early days of Marvel's most popular heroes. Collecting Daredevil Yellow 1 through 6, Spider-Man Blue 1 through 6, and Hulk Gray 1 through 6. We've also got Marvel Universe Avengers Assemble Volume 2 Digest trade paperback featuring screen capture images from Marvel Avengers Assemble. Earth's mightiest heroes, the Avengers, explode into the scene with action-packed all-ages adventures. Next we have Marvel's The Platinum Edition Slipcase hardcover. Marvel's supersized slipcase adamantium collection style format continues, shining a well-deserved spotlight on a true Marvel classic. Within the Marvel Universe, heroes soar high in the skies, ready to battle the villains who threaten their world. Yet living in the shadow of these extraordinary icons are ordinary men and women who view the Marvels with a mixture of fear, disbelief, envy, and admiration. Among them is Phil Sheldon, a New York City photojournalist who has dedicated his career to covering the exploits of the Marvels and their effects on humankind. A richly painted historical overview of the entire Marvel Universe, Marvel spans from the 1939 debut of the Human Torch to the fearsome coming of the world-devouring Galactus, culminating in the shocking death of Gwen Stacy, Spider-Man's first love, plus an extensive and gorgeous Alex Ross art gallery, collecting Marvels number 0 through 4. And we have Uncanny X-Force by Rick Remender, the complete collection Volume 1 trade paperback. Rick Remender's extraordinary, critically acclaimed X-Force saga is collected across 2 volumes. Psylocke, Archangel, Deadpool, and Phantom X sign up for Wolverine's secret squad of assassins, but their first mission, to deal with the despot Apocalypse, reborn as an innocent child, casts a long shadow. As X-Force struggles to come to terms with their actions, startlingly familiar Deathlocks attack from the future, targeting Phantom X for an early execution. And when Archangel unravels, picking up where Apocalypse left off, X-Force must travel to the one place that holds the key to saving him, the Age of Apocalypse. All life on Earth is forfeit if the Dark Angel succeeds, but can even a team of hardened killers assassinate one of their own? Collecting Uncanny X-Force number 1 through 19 and 5.1 and material from Wolverine Road to Hell number 1. Alright, so that's it for Marvel this week, but there's still plenty of other books out as well, so be sure to check out my YouTube channel at he'sgotissues.com to see both the DC and Indies videos for this week, as well as my featured video with the usual roundup of all my favorites for the week, with a little more depth and insight than you get here. And if you like these videos, be sure to let me know by leaving a comment and subscribing. You can also follow He's Got Issues on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and Tumblr to see everything I'm reading as I read it. So until next week, I'm John Cooney, and I've got issues.